I'm going to be giving a presentational speech on persuasion, and this speech pertains to the volunteer work that I do for high school seniors. It's a college and readiness center where you pretty much teach seniors on preparation for college, and we also help with preparation if you don't want to go to college, or like if you want to go to technical schools, or if you want to do something else with your life, or if you want to join the army. We have those preparations as well. But it's pretty much just getting seniors ready for life, so life doesn't hit them smack in the face, because that would be bad. Okay, so with this speech, I'm going to be addressing my audience more and it's going to be pertaining to more as high school students. So I just wanted to let y'all know that ahead of time so y'all wouldn't be alarmed, or no one would be alarmed, because, I'd be saying high school students are seniors and y'all be like, oh, we're not seniors. I know. I'm not a senior either, but I know. So here goes. Hello, graduating class of 2017. I know y'all are all excited for the events to come. It's May 5th as of right now, as we're speaking. So I know May is a time of prom, it's the time of prom pictures, it's the time of finding prom dates, it's the time for getting ready for graduation. I know graduation's like less than a month, actually 2 weeks away, so y'all are just really excited, and it's just, life is just going by through y'all right now. But before y'all get down to your whole festivities through prom and graduation and saying that, oh, we're dipping, so we're gone, there's something I want to talk to y'all about, and it's near and dear to my heart, particularly to the high school seniors in my College Ready Center. Okay, so as stated by Eminem, lose yourself in the moment and you know that you own it, so don't let it go. So if you haven't heard that term, I don't really know what to tell you, but it's like on the radio all the time. Also, the term means pretty much to lose yourself to the ideals, lose yourself to the scenes or to whatever's happening around you. Don't let whatever's happening around you influence you, but don't let it take you over, if you understand what I mean. And if you don't understand, then it's okay. But it means just pretty much embrace new ideas and new beginnings. So I decided I'm gonna persuade y'all pretty much on how colleges, their names don't really matter, more or less the education matters. So just because you attend a college like Harvard doesn't mean you're better than someone who didn't attend a college like Harvard. So as I'll explain in the next few minutes, education is more valuable than college preferences. So I will start by explaining why education is the most aspect in college choices. So education is key, obviously. Without college education, it's hard to achieve success. Well, I'm not saying that without a college degree, it doesn't mean that you can't be successful, but most people in this day and age try to get a college degree just so they can be successful in life. So it's either you can be successful with a college degree, or you can see if you can try to make it like all these high-end superstars or stuff, but that's like 1 in a million, so it depends. Education gives individuals a chance to achieve something greater in life. So I know this for a fact. A lot of people who come from homes or come from different backgrounds that are, I'd say poor backgrounds, so they're not viable, or they don't have viable resources compared to other people. Education, I guess it's a way for them to find a new beginning or to find something better for themselves. So education, in retrospect, is key. So besides education being key, preferences are a low factor in college choices, actually. So choosing the greatest college doesn't mean that you will be hardworking to achieve success in that college. So just because, for example, just because you go to Harvard or you go to Princeton or all these big name schools, if you don't work hard in these big name schools, it doesn't mean that you're going to be successful. You could end up being a dropout, or you could end up, a lot of things could end up happening. So it depends more on what you do within that college, not really the college name itself. Yes, the college name can give you perks, I guess, when it comes to the hiring world, or it comes to preferences for other things like job placements or other opportunities or scholarships, yes, but does college preference really just get you successful in life? Not likely. So, and you can't be sure that higher institutions give you better college information than lower institutions. For example, a lot of people have a problem with community colleges, particularly HCC. They think that HEC is a low standard, therefore that they shouldn't go there because it's not going to give them enough information on how to prepare for life. But that's not true. Particularly, actually, a lot of community colleges give you more information and preparation for adult life than these big name universities do. So, since preferences don't matter, try looking at other factors because, to be honest with you, preferences are important, yes, but it doesn't mean they're the overall overachieving factor. So, you work hard to get an education. That's the reason why you get an education. If you don't work hard, then you can't necessarily get an education, which means you can't necessarily be successful in that regard. Working hard guarantees success, not the location. So just because my school is located in Massachusetts, again, Harvard, doesn't mean that I'm going to be successful and be a billionaire someday. But if my school's in Texas Southern, like if I went to Texas Southern, that doesn't necessarily mean I'll be the greatest pharmacist either. It depends on the work ethic that I put in when I get into that college. If you don't work hard enough, achieving something greater is highly impossible. That is quite true because to achieve something, you have to put in the work effort, or you have to put in the effort to do it. So without the effort, then you really can't achieve anything. You're just a sitting duck in that regard. As you can see, without education, a lot of factors disappear. So a college education is most important in colleges, not the location. Education is the greatest source of knowledge, and you can learn from anyone or anything. So, just think about it. Let it simmer in your mind for a little bit. I know it's probably too early to be telling you this now that, you're graduating and all. But just let it simmer in your mind. I knew when I was a high school student, I wish someone had told me this. It would really be helpful because I knew me and a lot of my friends were struggling trying to find a great college with a great name that we would get into and we'd become doctors and everything. But you have to realize that college is you getting an education to do something with your life. College is not you saying that, oh, I've found the perfect place that I could go to with all the Ivy League schools, that I'll be one of those Ivy League scholars. That's not how education works. Education is an opportunity for everyone, so it doesn't really matter what location you find education in. It matters that you receive an education entirely. More than 50% of graduates today don't know what they're doing within their fields. And that 50% ranges not from public institutions, but from these Ivy League schools that everyone says they want to go to. So just because you go to an Ivy League school or your school that has a big name or reputation, it doesn't mean that you're going to end up doing well. There's different factors. There could be your educational preferences. It could be the environment, a lot of things. So when choosing a college, don't choose a college because, oh, it looks nice, or, it's a big college and they have a big name and everyone knows them. So if I go there, then that means everyone's going to look at me and say, oh, she went to UT, she's amazing. Yes, that's the stereotype we have now. People will look at that. But you should know that the education matters more than the location. Thank you.